Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and have you ever wanted to pretend you're one of those people that can inside trade the stock market and make millions of dollars doing almost nothing? Well, you can now because there's a new stock market roguelike insider trading that has you becoming an insider trader to make as much money as you can, and it's surprisingly really good. Way better than I was expecting. So if you like quirky roguelikes and also like roguelikes that make you think, I definitely think you're going to enjoy this, and let's just jump in. Let's become an insider trader in this new roguelike here, I suppose here. I'm so curious how this is going to work. Hello, intern. Welcome to the team. I'm your supervisor, and I'll guide you through your job. Your goal is to make money off of the market by trading stocks. At the end of every Friday, we'll check if your balance at least meets the target. If you fail to reach the target, you'll be fired immediately. As an intern, you must survive 6 weeks or 30 days to win your promotion. Enough said, let's get into work. Click start to begin your day. Oh. At the start of each day, 10 cards will be drawn from your deck. We control the daily stock prices through these cards. Hover over them to see each of their effects. So Bull 3 would increase the price. Bear's gonna decrease the price. So it seems like all they're doing is decreasing or increasing, at least these ones. Cards will trigger from left to right once the market opens. Generally, you'd want to trade when the price is expected to rise and skip if not. As we are seeing a lot of bulls today, let's give trade a try. I don't know what a lot of bulls means, but okay, trade. Because I don't know how many total we have. Now watch how these numbers move as you make your purchase. So my shares have gone up. Clicking trade will buy as many shares as you can afford with your balance. Afterwards, your cards will trigger one by one, affecting the price. So we bought a bunch of shares. So these are going to increase the value and those are going to decrease it. Once the cards finish triggering, all your shares will be sold at the new price. So we made money. I made 60 bucks. Splendid. Honest pay. For honest work, you made 60 bucks just like that. Okay, let's head over to the Aftermarket. This is interesting. Okay, what do we got here? So report. Day 1 complete. Interest per 5 tokens. I'm covering tokens, but I figured this would still be the best place. Okay, so next. Every time a combo is triggered, 3 tokens. When a day is over, you'll get to choose 2 new cards to add to your deck. Select 1 red card and 1 green card. So you do have to keep adding negatives, which is interesting. So there's Cub, Bear, minus price, but each effect modified by -1. Effect modify. Oh, so this gets worse and worse for every bear that there is. Controller modify the price by -$1. The card cannot set the price under $10 or just a bear of -3%. Let's do the Cub and hope, it's not that bad. Bull trap. If adjacent to bull cards, it will delete the bull cards and delete this card as well. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Bull trap. Okay. So you're constantly adding a negative and a positive. This is very cool. Next, we have the shop. Here you can buy upgrades using tokens. Pills over here are single use, and perks last forever. I'll give you a few tokens so you can get a feel for things. When you're ready, head on to the next day. So this would double our tokens. Max of 25. Can I use it? We're at 24 now. If used while the market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first card in queue. And this perk... Oh, we don't know what the perk... Oh, select new perk. First card in queue gets 2 triggers. Gain 1 max pill slot. 1 token every time the second card in queue triggers. Okay, we'll just earn some tokens here. Okay, so now we will go... Welcome to yet another wonderful day. Something seems a bit different today, doesn't it? Those cards are shiny. When 5 or more cards with the same type connect, they form a combo. Careful, I'm not talking about colors. I'm talking about the types, as in bulls, bears, investors. All cards in a combo will trigger twice and give you +2 tokens as a bonus. Use these combos to your advantage. Market is all about riding that momentum. Now, before you click that trade button, I'd advise you to push this combo even further. You can move or discard cards in your hand by using tokens. First action each day is free. Move the highlighted card to extend the combo. Oh. Wait. Okay. Wonderful. Now click trade when you're ready and go through the rest of the day alone. Okay. So I could only... So we're going to earn a lot of money. We're up like 25% here. Day 2 complete. We get interest. We're now on Wednesday. Okay, so a negative would be another cub. -6% price. If the price is under 100, permanently modify this by making it not that bad. I don't know what the maybe that's the rarity on those. Or that might mean investor, I don't know. No, I think this glasses mean investor. Fearful -5% price. Surfer, if the price is over 100 after triggering, this gets worse and worse. Let's just do another bull 3%, and then we'll do another cub, because we're going to try to kill all the bears with that one thing we got. And then, if used while the market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first card in queue. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we had those pills as well. We got a perk here. Use all my tokens. Every time a combo is triggered, 3 tokens. Required card count to trigger combos is less. Or perk price is cheaper. Yeah, let's get more combos here. Okay. You seem to be doing well so far, but wait, your cards seem to be on the bearish side today. Well, that's nothing to worry about. We still have a few more days to go this week, and the target seems within reach. This is the perfect opportunity to lay back and just skip trading. Your balance resets to 1,000 at the end of every week, meaning you don't need to trade every day. My advice is to skip whenever you can. Doing so will give you extra tokens. As a tip, it's better to lower the price when you're skipping. There once was an intern that went nuts and made the stock more expensive than they could afford. You don't want to be in that position. Remember, your balance resets every week. The price doesn't. Don't worry if this sounds confusing. It'll all make sense. That's all I have to say. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. Please try not to get fired. I wish you the best. So we're going to skip. Completed the tutorial because this is horrible. So we're going to skip this day. I do not want to buy here anything. Price is going down. Just poured water everywhere. Okay. And next, so I have 23 tokens. So let's get another bear trap. If adjacent to bear cards, delete them and delete this as well. Oh, that's a bad one, but it's still potentially good. And then we'll just go ahead. If the price is under $100, 10% to the price, otherwise do nothing, because we are under $100 right now for the price. And I keep forgetting those pills, although we didn't use them last time. If you own no shares, -5% price every time the last card in queue triggers, which would be good, actually. That would be good with the one investor thing we just got. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that, actually. So these are our perks up here. Okay, so here we go. So this is actually good. This is a bull trap. If adjacent to a bull, delete them. And then I have a bear trap. If adjacent to bear cards, delete them. So let's go ahead and move this bear with that. So that way the bear trap is actually next to there. And then could I move this with this? I paid a token for that. Nice! So we're going to use the bear trap to get rid of the bears here. Also, if the price is under $100 plus 10% price... That'd be okay, good, because we are under 100. So I'm going to go ahead and trade this round here. Oh, those broke. I might have messed up on that. But we did make money. We made money. The stock went up and we bought. So now it's Friday. Another bear trap. And just more bull. Also, I forgot once again about the stimulants. I don't have enough. Okay, start. Oh, bad day, though. We could just do the bear traps, but that's a bad... No, this is a skip day, dude. This is a skip day. That's a skip day. The bear trap will still do the thing. So we got rid of a lot of bears. Oh, it's like going to the music. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. So now we owe 2,100. Inflation hits the market. Perk prices have increased. Pill prices have increased. Weekly target has increased. New weekly event. Event will be active for 5 days. 2 null cards will be added to the deck on day start. Null cards have no effect and will be deleted upon triggering. Oh, new card types to your pool. We could add agitators, which are about locking cards in queue, or tool cards help us re-trigger. Okay. Your new friend offers you a gift. Empty pill slot is needed. If used when market is open, all card price modifying effects are temporarily buffed. Okay, let's sell one of these because I didn't use it. We'll get the ice pill. Okay. What do we got here? More bears. And on the 3rd trigger of each day, delete adjacent cards. We'll just get calf +1 price. Increases for each bull card queued. And we'll get a perk. Last 2 cards in queue trigger extra times. First red one gets extra trigger. Or token. Okay, let's say last 2 cards are going to get buffed. Okay, so what do we got here? These are the nulls. This could be a good day, though. I think this is a good day here. So what we're going to do, we are still going to move some stuff. We're going to move these. Yeah, move those. Wait a minute. But I buffed up these. Do I want to be buffing up these? I can't remember if you buff up negatives if it's good or bad. Wait a minute. Because we have -2, -6, -7, -10, but +4, 6, 9. Okay, so this would still be good, I think. So we'll trade this one. Oh, and then I will... all of the good ones... no, this is all price modifying effects are buffed. Neither of these are good here. I don't know if... wait. Yeah, let's see. I'm paying... so I gotta keep paying more and more tokens to move. So let's see. Right now it's 2, 6, 7, 10. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think you're actually fine here. I think you're actually fine. I don't think it makes it worse. I think I would just be getting tokens, but I'm kind of wasting tokens doing this. Okay. Well, we're going to trade here. Oh, no. I was wrong. We're still fine. We're still up 9%. Okay, it repeats. That's fine. We still went up. We made money. 93 buckaroonies here. Sorry to hear that, Amos. Send you my energy, for real. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. So we're gonna take another bear trap and bull. I think we're gonna try to do a lot of bulls and a lot of bears. Okay, new perk. If there's only one tool type in queue, re-trigger it. Okay, we'll do that and get one tool eventually. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Bear trap. So we're going to go ahead and move this bear trap next to that. We're going to move those two. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to trigger extra uses of Opportunist. And this is gonna be a crazy day. You guys aren't ready for this. Oh! We upped it 67%. We made 741 that day. Okay, this game is interesting. I like this. Okay, more cubs. And here's a tool. On the third trigger of each day, delete adjacent cards. We already are doing a good job of deleting things with doing the cub bear trap thing. If the right adjacent card has tool type, give it an extra trigger count. Or just an investor. Man, I'm going to actually reroll. Oh, it rerolls both, though. Tool plus 0% price. Effect temporarily increases by 1% on every trigger. Ooh, resets every day. That would be good. That would be good for a single tool at the end of our build. And we'll just get a... honestly, bear trap, because it doesn't cost... it doesn't lower the stock. Doubles tokens is pretty OP. 17 to 34. And we get a new perk. Last two cards in queue trigger even more. Yo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and you can get duplicates of this, and that's okay. Nice. So we are maybe limited in amount of perks, but the fact that you can upgrade is cool. So here's what I want to do. That tool needs to go over here. And then we have bear trap there that will destroy those. And actually, we're going to do that. Because this, if there's not very many bears... Okay, here we go. I think this will be good. So it seems complicated, but honestly, this is not a very complicated game. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, we lost money there. I lost $8. That wasn't as good as I thought, actually. I think it might have re-triggered the broken ones. I don't know. Okay. Let's get another bear trap. Okay, also the question is it deleting it out of our... Also, combos are 4. Is it deleting it out of our deck? Okay, it is. It is. We only have 2 negatives anymore. We'll just do investor 5% price. Ooh, if used during card selection, replace all cards with random rare cards. And if used while market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first card in queue. And I don't have any more things. I double triggered the second to last red. Interesting. Second card in queue triggers. So we're queuing up the second card extra times. Okay, so this is gonna be a good hand tier. So I'm gonna put, for each bull card queued, we're gonna put that there. Though I only have 5 tokens, like... Wait, I want the combos though. But I'm using all of my tokens to do this. See, I have no more tokens. We're out of tokens. So we're gonna just trade here. So we spend all of our money. Now the thing is if the share price is high, it's hard to keep like raising that. Last 2 cards in queue. Yeah, I'm not playing this optimally, but that's fine. We made it to another, we made it to another week. Okay, here we go. So these are rares. Doomsayer. Minus 15% price. Transform adjacent cards into bears. Revolving door. Minus 5% price. Gain additional trigger count equal to how many times the left adjacent card has triggered today. I don't know if I want to... like, I don't know. Are these going to be worth it? Whale plus 4% price. Delete all investors in queue. Temporary double this card's effect for each card deleted. The cup is a tool. 5% price. If all cards on the left are red, gain a trigger count for each one of them. Or transform all cards into bull cards. Okay. Minus 15% price. I can handle it, right? And I have no tokens. We need to save. Okay. So I've got a good combo there. Transform adjacent cards into random bull cards. Oh, we could immediately get Doomsayer off. Yo. Okay. permanently give this more of a trigger. I don't think opportunist, the share isn't under 100. So we're gonna just trade here. This should turn. Nice! That's huge! That's huge. Now I could have moved those around to earn a bit more money, but I'll take it. We're smashing this week's target here. I'm so good at insider trading, you guys. So now we need 3,200. Perk prices have increased, pill prices have increased, weekly target has increased. Event will be active for 5 days. You must select extra options in card select. Okay. Okay, we remove either bears, bulls, investors, or tools. Honestly, I don't need more tools. I have that one tool. And I have the perk for only having one tool. I love that there's the categories of cards and everything is about this. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. Very interesting. Okay. This is increased for each bull card. Probably want that. And then bear is probably fine too. We'll take those. Oh, I have to take 2. So I'll take the 2 bull and then 2 bears. And delete the first 2 cards in queue and redraw them. Okay. You might not be able to afford new shares if the price keeps going up. True. You're not wrong. This increases by 1% on every trigger. That's a really good final one. Ooh, a lot of bulls here. Okay, I'm gonna try to move. Who cares? We're gonna make the stock price go crazy. I have tokens to do this here. Okay, here we go. This is a giant combo. Screw it. We're making the stocks go up to the moon. There totally will not be ramifications. There will be no ramifications. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the price of this stock. Also, the way everything's like going to the music, this is a good roguelike. This is a very niche, but very good roguelike. And I keep forgetting to use the tools, or the pills, I mean. Okay, bear trap. And I have to take 2. So bear trap and cub. I don't want to delete bulls. I'm actually going to reroll. Bear, cub, bull, and the thing getting more money for more bulls. Can't afford a... I could afford a perk, but then I couldn't move things. Okay, here's what we're dealing with. Yeah, this opportunist does nothing here for us. So we're at -4, -4, -3. So, -11, -14, 5, 8, 11. You know what? I think we want to lower the stock price. I think we're going to actually try to play the game correctly here. I'm going to move that there, and I'm actually going to delete the bear and the investor. Well, now we could have maybe a good day. -8. More triggers on that thing. So this is now 10%, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Totally. Totally, we're fine. And we're going to move those two. I do want to break these up, though. But required... Who cares? Who cares? Whatever. We're bringing the stocks to the moon! There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. 26%? Okay. The problem is, yeah. Price is higher than 500. You will not be able to buy stocks if price is higher than your balance. So you can lose the game by making the stonks very good. Can you show off your whole deck? Yeah. Here, where is that? Let me just give me a second here. View deck. So we're mainly getting a bunch of bulls and calves, which, you know, are good based on the bulls and turning things into bulls. And then we have some bears. Okay, let's get a bear and a fearful investor. And bull, maybe a bull trap. I don't know, because yeah, price is higher than 500. You will not be able to buy stocks if the price is higher than my balance. Now my balance is 2,000. I just can't. I need to. Gotta do some insider trading. If used when market is open, permanently delete 2 cards and redraw them and buy one of those. Okay, because like as of right now, dude. As of right now, we're doing too good. You know what? Let's just do it. The run will probably end, and then we'll try again, right? Because I feel like at this point in time, I've kind of already, like, my deck is mostly well, I get, yeah. Well, whatever. Like, I just want to see what happens. If I... Actually... Yeah, like let's just be outrageous with this, right? And I'm gonna delete the 2 bads. Let's see what happens if we make the stock go up too high. Oh my gosh. Dude! 158% increase though. Look at that money. Look at the money that I have. I've already won the balance, though. There will be no ramifications. Don't worry. This card is deleted after triggering. It's a huge bull. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Nothing bad will happen. We'll buy a new perk. Last card in queue gets 1 in 3 chance to delete itself. 1 in 5 chance for bull and bear types to be deleted. I don't... Sure, we'll take that just for the meme. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna transform the other cards. I'm gonna get even more bulls. Okay. So here we go. I could only afford 3 shares because of how expensive it is. That was actually not as much as I thought that was going to be. Because I think I just accidentally started destroying my own cards with Poacher. I don't think that was very good. But, you know. Okay, so now it's Friday. We'll take another bear, cub, calf, and greedy. And more triggers here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I know we're going to just lose, but I find it very amusing. And then... whatever. Whatever. Just go for it. So that's lowering it, but now we're raising it back up. $42%. Dude, I've made... See, maybe I'll have made so much... well, no, because I am, like, reset down to 1,000. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Successfully passed week 3. But yeah, I have 1,000 and I can no longer buy any shares, though. So is it just an insta loss? Card price modifying effects are debuffed a little bit. And people is discarding cards, drawing cards, order-based cards, and buffs. So like, I don't know, say we, if price is over 100, after triggering, re-trigger up to 5 times a day, that actually might save us. If queued in first slot, price up. Add a stack on a random non-cursed perk. New perk. Interest if you own no shares. Minus 5% price every time the last card in queue triggers. Okay. There we go. There we go. That might actually save us. Because, yeah, I cannot buy any shares. So, let's see if we can salvage this. If you own no shares, the price is going to go down. So we're going to just skip. And hope that it goes... Oh, no, but it's still... It still affects. I forgot that we still affect. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's redraw. There we go. If price is over 100 after triggering, yeah, we need the rebel to save us. Oh, buy extra shares equal to 10% of share amount held. Shares will be bought even if balance is insufficient. But I don't have... Yeah, I won't have any, so that's not actually going to help me. Okay. Okay, here we go. We have the 2 rebels. I wish we had the investors. But I could... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move that, and then I'm going to give the rebel extra uses. I'm going to give a stack to... Oh, maybe Poacher? I don't think that's actually good. So... I can't trade. I literally cannot trade, right? So it still just lets you. So there we go, though. There we go. We're lowering that stock price. We're lowering that stock price. And then we're raising it back up. But okay. We got to lower that price before the end of the week. I don't know how we're going to hit 6K. I need another rebel. If queued in the last slot, price goes down 10%. Okay. Dang it. We're getting all the... This isn't what I need. This is gonna make... Wait, can I discard? Wait. Oh, you can... Oh! I can also pay to discard things. We're gonna use all of our tokens. Okay, there we go. That's all I could do. Which means I also can't move. But maybe this will help. Skip for the 10 tokens. Because I can't buy anyways. We need to get the stock price down under 1,000. Otherwise, the run is over. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think I did too good of a job of pumping up the stock. Which we knew was going to happen. That was the funny meme. Okay, closing trades. And if used when market is open, discard and redraw all cards in queue. Okay. Man, I'd love that, but I'm going to go ahead. I don't know. Let's discard... Discard. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh! I cannot afford the closing trade being at the end. Oh, that's a dumb. I messed that up, unfortunately. Whatever. Skip. Can we get this under 1,000? There's a learning process here for sure. It's finally under 1,000. It's finally under 1,000. Now the question becomes, I think I have 1 day to earn 6K. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So this needs to be in the first slot. And I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard. And I'm going to discard. And I'm going to discard. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Come on. Dude, I gotta earn 6K. We gotta pump the stock up. We gotta pump the stock up. Now the problem is I'm breaking them, which doesn't allow them to repeat. So I earned 800. That was not the 6,000 that I needed. That was not the 6,000 that I needed. Okay, well, let's do one more run now that we have all of the context here. Dude, this is a clever game. New character Black Swan has been unlocked. Oh my gosh, dude, we haven't even scratched the surface. 36 out of 122, 15 out of... Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's a... We don't need the tutorial. So this is the insider. This is the Black Swan. What does the Black Swan do? Deck preview. Oh, okay, here we go. So deck preview here for the insiders, just bear or bull. Black Swan is bear and bulls, but then you have the black and white swan. White Swan is gonna give you tokens, and all cards, price, modifying effects are permanently debuffed. But then Black Swan, you lose tokens, and all card effects buff up everything. Oh, that's spicy. Okay, we'll try it. That is spicy. So we'll do a run here. Okay. Now that we know how to play the game. Okay, we could have Agitator, which would lock cards, or Hand, and they would be order-based cards with buffs. Let's try the Hand. We're gonna get a pill. All cards' price effects are buffed up a little bit. So this is the one. This White Swan is going to nerf things. So what we're actually gonna do here is I want to short. There we go. I want to permanently debuff all cards price modifying effects are permanently debuffed by negative. I want to make all these negatives really negative right now. So we're going to skip and bring the price down here. So we've brought the share down from 100 to 92. Which is so interesting because you got to balance both. Also, what birds? If holding 10 or more tokens, the price goes down? Or if you're holding 10 or more tokens, price goes up. Whoa. Okay, we'll do the bird because that's this character. If used when the market is open, permanently delete 2. Let's get a perk here. First red negative card gets re-triggered. At the start of the day, mark a random queue slot, and then it'll get buffed up more. Perk prices are cheaper. Let's get that actually. Okay. So here we have less tokens, but everything's going to get buffed up. If holding 10 or more tokens, this does nothing. So let's just buy. This is a relatively good one here. But we don't want the White Swan. We want the... Yeah. So I'm going to discard the White Swan. We want the Black Swan, so it's going to buff up everything that we have. And I'm just paying my tokens. Okay, here we go. So we're going to now buy. So we've bought at 92. 10 shares. So this... Oh, that was only $46. That was only $46. Why is it wanting me to take these? Marked cards may appear in card selection. Oh, I forgot all the people start with special perks. So bird in hand marked cards may appear in card selection. For every 4 marked cards selected, we get more interest on the tokens. So maybe I should be saving my tokens. By extra shares equal to the amount that are held and bear. Okay. So we've got more interest. I need to hold those actually. So we got to just be okay with what we've got. -2, -5, -8, -9. 2, 5, 8, 9. I don't have enough tokens. So is this even gonna do anything? I get a, okay, wait, let me just discard. Yikes. No, but this is gonna nerf all these. Oh my god. I'm using up all my tokens. I don't think I'm doing this deck justice. It is interesting to know that there's different decks that are very different from each other. So we just buffed up all of the cards though. So I'm buffing up my cards, but my money, I don't know. So it wants me to take noise. For each queued card to the right, this gets even lower. +1 price, gain a token. I need more tokens, so sure. Okay. I don't have enough tokens. -12.4. Okay, this is gonna be a bad hand. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip on this one. Why is it saying buff? They're getting buffed. Or I think that's... I don't know why it's saying buff. Unless that was the buff we had gotten from something else. But either way, we're definitely skipping out. This stock is gonna plummet. There we go. Okay. We still... I don't know. We've got a lot to get. Oh, this is our last day, dude. I need 350 last day. Okay, 10%. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, we'll buy a perk. Last card in queue gets a chance to delete itself. Every time you move or discard a card each day, all cards get buffed. 1 and 3 to get a token. I need something that's going to help me now. The bird token thing seems interesting. Cursed upgrades. I can't afford that. And more trigger count. Okay, unfortunately, we're still not above 10. Okay, so we're going to discard that. We're going to discard that. We also need to move this here to number 1 to increase the price. And every time I discard or move a card, everything gets buffed. So we're going to discard that. Oh, that was not great. Whatever. I gotta buy. I need like 400. We got 13 shares. We got 13 shares. No! That is not enough. That is not enough. Target unmet. Man. This is an interesting game. This is a really interesting game. Like, it seems like there's a lot of content. I mean, look at all these other characters as well. Also, I should have said this earlier. I totally forgot. I was given a free copy of this game. Want to stay transparent. But no, dude, this game is really cool. I think that's a good stopping point, right? We got to try it a little bit. Obviously, then there's different difficulties for all of the classes. So, like, a lot of replayability. The game is way like higher quality than I thought it was going to. Like having like the presentation of having all of the audio and everything like edited to the music, like it feels really good and it's very smart because you can't just like a lot of roguelikes you can like hyper focus on one build. This requires and forces you to kind of try to figure out and pay attention to multiple things at once, and very interesting. So really like this game. I wouldn't be opposed to doing more episodes. Let me know if you want to see it as a mini series, but just love checking out all these quirky roguelikes, and this one's a lot of fun for sure. And there we go. So man, this game was way better than I was expecting. Just the presentation and the visuals and music are all just very, very good. And it really is like a thinking man's roguelike, right? Having to balance the benefits and positives, but it's not even so just like, okay, positives are always positive and negatives are always negatives, because if you just make the stock price go up infinitely, you're not going to be able to afford any, more in the future, as shown in that first run. So it's like very, very interesting. So one of the best new roguelikes I've played for sure. So if you want to see more, let me know. But otherwise, I gotta say, I just love checking out all these new roguelikes and indie games. Always love showing off cool stuff to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as me. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like what the big boy YouTubers say, to be notified when more roguelike goodness, maybe insider trading goodness comes out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're gonna do some insider trading on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.